Okay, here we are. Hey there, everybody. It's great to be here. It's great to be back. It's great to have you guys here with me, and I hope everybody's ready for maybe not, final stream of Virtue's Last Reward. No one knows. Yo, Suika and Toombi, how's it going? Well, last time we just started the final timeline, what should be the final timeline and the most successful timeline. We did manage to disable all 4 of the bombs, and then we entered the final puzzle room, the Q room, which was all white. We solved most of the puzzles there, I think. I think we're right before the final one, which is the hardest one, which is why I think I'm gonna need some help with it, but we'll see. Basically, what we need to do... Oh, hey, Wada. How's it going? So basically we got all of these, like a little mix of all of these puzzles from different rooms. We solved it together though, and now we just need to play. Where was it? I think it was over here, right? Yeah. So we're playing the Nonary game. We need to create a winning simulation of the Nonary game. Sorry, of the AB game. Hello, Charles. How's it going? Had a good day at school? Oh no, actually it's Sunday. Right. Happy weekend, everybody. Forgot about that. So, we need to do a simulation of the AB game where everybody wins. And there are certain rules concerning the characters that we need to remember. So, well, we got US, A, and B, which are pairs, and we got, C, D, and E, which are solos. Yeah, we need to move we can move the A and B to, basically we can do like we can mix and match between the pairs and the solos, however we see fit. Pair of solo line vertically with versus between will face off against another in the AB game. That should be pretty obvious. After that, we, as in us, can choose ally or betray. The rest of the pairs and solos will also choose ally or betray. Oh, Tits, you stopped playing? I gotta say, first of all, I've never seen you play that good in any game. I was honestly surprised. I thought that you were streaming Dolan playing or something. Second of all, I don't know, I just don't get the appeal of Borderlands too much, but to each his own. So the results will be displayed along with like the difference in BP points. There you go, the correct number of people reaching the target BP after playing 3 rounds. If the correct number of people reach the target BP after playing 3 rounds, the game will be completed. So this is it. Other than that, we know there are a couple of extra rules too. We know that 3 people will always choose ally, 3 people will always choose betray, and there's 1 mysterious mirror man who will always do whatever his opponent does. Problem is, we don't know. The problem is we don't know. Oh, hi Brad. How's it going? I don't think Duck Duck Vagina is here right now. Anyhow, so I'm not sure if it's always the same person or it's just like in general there will always be 3 people who choose ally or betray. Or if even it's always the same people in in the pairs and solos. I'm not sure at all. But we know that there will always be 3 people who do ally, 3 people who choose betray, and 1 person who is the mysterious mirror man. That's okay, Brad, you can hang here with us. How's it going, man? How's your weekend? Okay, first answer, strive for 9 with 6 cooperators, and second answer, we must be the only ones to surpass 9. So these are our hints, I guess. We need to be the only ones who surpass 9, and we need to strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. Honestly, this seems like way too many rules for me. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I kind of feel like just fucking around and seeing what happens. So first of all, I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just like go like this. We can choose either ally or betray. Again, I'm not sure if it even matters at this point. Hi, Vikitty! You're not working today, right? That's why you're here so early. You got a day off, right? It's Sunday. So, betray? Okay. Yeah, I thought so too. So we betray. Let's see. And now we got... Okay. So we got 6 points. And E has 6 points. Yeah, still in the Cube Room. We just reached the QAB game at the end of the last stream. And honestly, I'm kind of scared of this. I'm not sure I'm going to get past this. And tomorrow long... Ooh! Oh, you're Canadian. Didn't know that. What, is there like some sort of special holiday or something that I'm not aware of? Or is it just a Canadian thing? Canada Day or something? Okay, so, let's see. Well, again, these have to be here. Now, I don't know, if we... I can't know what the others will do, but I guess I could... The question... Well, there's another problem here, that I can't really predict what those guys are going to do, since they always... Well, it's not as if... I don't think there's like an emotional factor here, like that if D and B have 1 point, that their opponents will definitely not betray them because then they'll die. I don't think there's... Oh, it's Victoria Day, as in Queen Victoria Day? You guys sure do love that queen. So... What I think is... If I can... Well, basically, to be the only person who can surpass 9, I have to betray at least twice, I think. Question is, who do I betray? Maybe I betray E. And then A has 3 and C has 3. Then maybe they can... Maybe something like this. And then I betray E. Get to 9. No, that did not work at all. At all. Primo Victoria. Yep, the Queen Victoria. Okay, cool. That's neat. Sup, Palma? How's it going? So... Well, now we got us and E. E will definitely... Honestly, there's a good chance that everybody will betray us. I'm still trying to figure out. Maybe there is some sort of logic to this. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we can figure out like who always betrays and who always allies, and then manipulate that, because that otherwise it seems a bit... I don't know. So let's just do a couple of rounds and try and see if we can make this... Well, not all of it, paper. It went pretty quickly though, I'll be honest, because the chat helped me. So it went relatively quickly. I think we can delete this. And we're still at the I think the final puzzle of the Cube Room, which is giving me a bit of trouble. It's like the idea of a figurehead monarchy, even though the inheritance tree is confusing as hell. That's true. Well, I guess as long as they don't actually rule, they're kind of like a novelty almost? Not exactly a novelty. I don't think Brad is from Twitch, Palma, because he knew Duck Duck Vagina. But whatever. Yeah, well, that's the idea, Tits. I don't always have enough people around for that, but yeah, that's why I have chat on screen, so people can interact with each other. So, let's just try and see who always allies and who always betrays and try to figure that out. Because we know the 3 will always ally, 3 will always betray. But that doesn't make sense, though. Does it? Unless the pairs are different people. Oh yeah, of course I did. Cheers. Pretty cool. Also one of the bases for A Song of Ice and Fire. Okay, let's just try and see if we got some people who always do the same. So let's say ally. Okay, so we got... No, wait, I wanted to write that down. Damn it. Fine, let's do this again. Just to see if we can get the same... Yeah, I'm starting to get that feeling too, the kitty. Let's just see if we can get the same things always. I think it's pretty simple. God damn it! Why won't it show me? Maybe maybe it'll freeze it if I do it really quickly. If I go to memo really quickly. Okay, it does freeze it, so that helps. It does seem to be pretty much the same. A&E always betray, yeah, right? C copied us, possibly, and it seems that D and B are allies. C was the only one who had the same. Yeah, C, I did notice that. So C copies. You only remember that Europe had a non-stop series of war over stupid bullshit over. Well, that's also relevant to the entire world. People used to love. They still love, but they're less able to do so. But people love to have wars over dumb bullshit all the time. Yeah, pretty much the world, I'd say, Pama. I think it's just human nature. Okay, so wait, let me make sure that C always that C copies. I'll betray now, and we'll see if he always does, because it's been like 5 turns where he just allied. So yeah, okay, definitely C copies. If we put an ally and a betray, well, the thing is, I need to have 6 people. I need to have 6 people who win the game, and I need to have us, and we need to have more than 9 points. So let's see. Well, if I get C, if I always ally, then I should easily get 9 by the end of the game. Question is that enough? And what if I have 2 other people who also... Let's try that. So we said that A and B, A and E always betray. So what if we put B and D together? And A and E, they can go fuck themselves. A copy to allies to betrays. It seems that way, yeah. Since 3 people always betray, 3 people always ally, and 1 person always copies. Yeah, there is a... Whoa, a contrarian? Well, they didn't say anything about it in here, see? They only talk about ally, betray, and a mysterious mirror man. The first answer is... Oh, those are 2 different answers! The pair should betray because there are 2, right? So 2, 2, 2. No, wait, okay, so these are 2 separate answers. Now I get it. That should be pretty easy then. Much easier than I thought. If I need to, like, answer both of these criterias, but it seems that, like, each one is for a different type of password. So, let's try something like this then. And, well, ally, if I'm right, then, like this, by the end of the game, if we keep doing like this, and by the end of the 3rd round, everybody should have 9, right? I think so. Annie, you can go betray each other over there. We're team ally. Yeah, okay, so this is much easier than I thought, actually, once you figure this out. And once you understand, and once the instructions, you actually fucking decipher them, because they're really badly phrased. Oh, I actually did have a struggle. I did have a struggle with the dice paper question, but again, thankfully, people in chat helped me, so it didn't go as bad. Yeah, exactly, Wada. But it's just that the instructions are so badly worded. The dice were relatively easy, but when I finally, it took me an extra while because you needed to do like the exact same patterns, and that was a bit annoying. But it wasn't as bad as it could have been, I suppose. Ha! Got it. Way to go. Good work. Hey, look, the screen changed color. So, would this be? Could this be? Should this be? I knew it! That looks like a password to the safe. We did it! This should get us into that safe. Awesome. Next up. Okay, so now we need to get more than 9. Again, that should be really easy. Since we know that, let's say B... Oh, no, we can't. So D. D always allies, so we just keep betraying him and we'll have more than 9. And these shouldn't matter. Yeah, exactly, Cheers. Well, no, we can't B, since B is a pair. But it's about the same thing. Just keep betraying D. Poor D. Let's mix it up a bit just to have fun. 9 and one more. A, B, D. Poor D, honestly. What? Didn't it say I need to be the only one? We must be the only ones to surpass 9. Oh, E got 9? I didn't even notice that. Oh, thanks, Chairs. So how do we stop E from getting 9? Okay, so we still need to betray D. E always betrays. Oh, so he needs to be against A. Okay. Yeah, and that way they'll get 9, they'll get 0, or they'll stay at 3, and we'll get more than that. Okay. Shouldn't have mixed it up. There we go. And finally... What? I don't understand. But we're supposed to be the only ones who get more than 9, and that happened. The only ones to surpass 9. I don't understand this. Okay, there's got to be a trick here. We can't just betray 3 times. We probably need to ally once, and we'll still have more than 9, and we'll prevent the others. 69. No. Wupar. What I think, I figured it out. That I think that these are 2 separate answers. Wupar. We don't need to meet both criteria. We already did one with where 6 cooperators got 9. We got 1 code, and now to get the second code, we need the only ones to be the only ones to surpass 9. C should pair with a betray. Yeah, that's what I did. I think. Oh no. Wait. No. But the problem is that B always allies. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll do it twice, then I think the last one will work itself out. I think. We'll see. So we got an E and we got a C right here. Right? Yeah. Let's betray. We'll betray twice, then I'll ally C and I need to figure out what to do with the rest of them. A, E, B, C. Right? Yeah. Okay, now. So I need to be with C, because I need to ally. And I need to have... Okay, basically I need to reverse it. So we know that A always betrays. So we can betray... No, shit, wait. Oh, C's the one who got 7, so that's actually not good. Oh, that's fine, Wupar. That's why I'm here, to explain shit. Betray C. But then I'll stay... Yeah, but then I'll stay... Maybe they do mean that. Hold on. No, C has to have someone betray him. I agree with that. Yeah, this is confusing. The question is, do they mean by surpassing 9, do they also mean like just getting to 9? Probably, because I think they do mean that. Okay, so if we betray C so that I can take care of him, we know that B always allies, so that should be just fine. And A always betrays D, who's fucked anyhow. And A won't reach 9. So let's try this. Let's try betraying. And I think we'll be the only one with 9. Question is, does it count? Yes! Okay, awesome. So again, bad wording. But we did it. Thanks, guys. Nice one. Looks like that was the answer. Yeah, well, I wish they would have phrased it that way, Vikitty. Oh. There are different symbols now, in different places. Yep, that's true. Okay, so, final golden file. Let's see how we can do this. And it seems like we're gonna have another hologram or something here. It's gonna be a long... take your pee breaks now, it's gonna be a long... Well, I can't stay forever, but we'll see. If we'll be like really close to the end and it's only like 15 minutes extra, I can stay a bit long. But we'll see. If not, then we'll just have to do it tomorrow. Hopefully not. Yeah, I know, Tombs, and they keep like getting surprised at like seeing the codes and the safe. Like, oh, this is just like the one I saw last room. Like, yeah, dude, we know. So, final golden file. Let's see what kind of spoilers we can get here. Sun, sun, moon. Good job. You opened it. If I just always sounds like a bitch, no matter what. Well done. Alright. Let's look it up. Final secret. Minkowski space. Oh man, these are gonna... If these are actually legit spoilers though, and someone knows that, then I just won't read them. But I'm assuming that they won't put like the biggest spoilers in the golden files. I hope so, at least. So, what was that? The Minkowski space is a way of describing reality that adds a fourth dimension of time to the 3 dimensions of space. It was described by German mathematician Hermann Minkowski, and therefore bears his name. It's also the name of a ski resort for miniature cows. That's actually pretty cute. Oh, you're right, Wada. It is a mini cow. So, okay, so I was right. There's definitely going to be some wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff around here. Lagomorph. The scientific name for the order which rabbits belong, and Zero-3's actual name. Zero-3 Junior? Or the Lagomorph? What? Scientific name for the order to which... Oh, okay, as in like zoological order, not a cult or something. Minkowski. Okay, I wonder if this is legit, the Zero-3's actual name, because does that mean that Sigma isn't Zero? When they were... Wait, what was that? Temioji and Alice. When they were split up at the red, blue, and green chromatic doors, Temioji told Alice that there was something he had to tell her. That's true, he did. That something was, of course, his identity, and that he already knew all about Alice and Ice 9, and not because he'd heard about it from Clover. Okay. And that's... We still don't exactly know who Temioji is. So that's what he told her, and that's probably the same thing he told Clover, to convince her to do whatever he says, right? After the second round of the AB game, after going through the purple and green doors, Clover, as a solo, was heard to say the following to Temioji, her opponent. What the fuck did you mean with all that? It's not fair. If you're telling me the truth, then I... So what had Temioji said to her? The same thing he'd meant to say to Alice, of course. He told her who he was. That simple fact shook Clover's resolve and made her vote ally. It probably hadn't been his original intention to betray her, but after thinking about Quark's safety, he'd probably felt he had no choice and picked betray. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so maybe there's more to Temioji than we already even know. We know that he's like that he was hired by Zero Senior. Supposedly he's never seen him, and that he was hired to be sort of a double agent within the game. I'm not exactly sure what his mission is, though. maybe he was supposed to be like a backup waifu for Akane, since they knew Akane was gonna die before the game even started. So, but it seems like there's more. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Tomiyoji's like the leader of SOIS, only really old now because it's the future. Akane. Okay, the AB project. A can stand for after and B for before, but they can also stand for anima and body. Everything that happened in this facility was part of the AB project. Yes, we know that it was something. Well, the AB also works for, you know, the Ambidex game and Above and Below, the rooms. But we still don't know exactly what this facility's original intent was. I assumed that it was to find a cure for Radical 6, or maybe it was the original Nevada test site. And then later on, after Radical 6 spread out, it, I don't know, Kay's dad transformed it, took over and transformed it into something else. This game is Virtue's last reward. Whoopar. The mystery of Phi. Hopefully no too many spoilers. So, who was Phi? There are a few clues scattered throughout the story, but nothing conclusive. Perhaps the truth will be revealed at the Nevada test site. What does that even mean? Deactivation passwords. Here's a little something more about the bomb deactivation passwords. Those passwords, they aren't just gibberish. There's something hidden in each one. I can only give you a hint. +1. Good luck. There's a lot more to the story, but I think we'll stop the secret archives here. Thank you for playing, and we hope you enjoyed the game. I actually did. I really am enjoying the game. Next game is in the Nevada. Find out the answers in Zero Time Dilemma. Yeah, I bet they'll do that, but only they won't answer anything. Kind of like in this game. Just more questions. So wait, what was the deal though with the +1? I think we actually all still have the deactivation codes written down over here. +1, what does that mean? Maybe like move one letter up in each one? Could that be? Of course, it's always complex with these games by Chunsoft. Thank you, Wad, I drew it myself. I don't remember who requested it, maybe it was Scribble, or Nex. Sounds like Nex. LXQ, I don't know enough English, or I don't know English well enough to do it like quickly, but does that make sense? If we go one letter up on each code, does it actually mean something? LXQ, let's see. L, so that's M. The dick is still there? Of course it is, chairs. Why would it go away? So L, M, X, what comes after X? I gotta do, like, I gotta sing the whole song in my head every time. X, Y, and Q. R. So, wait, mirror. MYR. Oh, there are spoilers? Okay, then I'll do it later. But I'm guessing, yeah, it's gotta be Myrmidons or something. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, because that's another L. Myrmidons. O-N-S. Yeah, so 3 is definitely Myrmidons. But if it's spoilery, then I won't do it. We'll get back to it later, maybe. Okay, so. Oh, thanks, Cheers. That's actually useful. But I don't want to risk spoilers right now. So I might do that later. Okay, next password. Moon, sun, sun. Yes! Oh, it's Accelavir! Amazing! He had it all planned out. Okay, so that's actually really good. So this really could go to be the best ending. Yes, it's open! Okay. Okay then. Let's see what's in here. First off, 2-star key cards. We can use these to play the 8B game as many times as we want. Hold on. Best to go through as much of the endgame story as you can with the last 90 minutes. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose you're right. But I can't stop. I can't, like, not stop and talk with you guys every once in a while. That's, like, part of the fun for me, at least. Those keys are important, but... look at this. Of course. Axelavir! The Radical 6 cure. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark is going to be okay. Is he crying? What a bitch. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to get this stuff to Quark and Alice. Yeah, you're right. This key should do the trick. Let's get moving. Really? No. Well, the hologram will probably appear right after we put this in. The door's locked. It says lock. You guys ready? All set here. Go for it. All right. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3. Stop that! Jeez. One more time. Oh, come on, Sigma. 3, 2, 1. Fucking Timiyoji, man. Found it. Thanks again, guys, for all the help. Last stream and this one.
Huh. It opened.
We should get back to the Flore warehouse then.
Hey, wait. Did you guys hear something?
What?
You didn't hear it? It came from over there. Sounds like something turning on. See? I told you. This screen wasn't on before.
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Oh shit! We know that. We got that.
Yeah, but what?
Come on, Sigma. That was when I noticed the illustration. Oh yeah, it's a one-headed lion, not a two-headed lion. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. Oh, that's what they meant by Memento Mori. I mean, obviously, but now it connects. We need to remember the death of Akane. Yes, a rare one-headed, two-headed lion. Chairs. The only in existence. The lion is eating the... Memento Mori. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Yeah, lions eating the sun everywhere. I still don't fully understand why that's the symbol. I wonder if it really was. I don't think it was in every room. I think like at least one room in every floor. Or like in every round. Oh. Of course. This was the real ninth lion. Oh, thank you, Upar. I needed that, man. I was really hoping Toombi would actually do it, and I so appreciate it so much. It works so well, too. But if that was the case... Exactly. Memento Mori. Oh, now do we need to remember everybody dying? What's wrong, Bats? What happened? Come on. I know this. I got this. The ID is... Akan... No, it was just Kurashiki, right? Kurashiki. Pass was Jumpy Doll. Yes! Type the letters.
Sigma,
Oh shit. Oh, the hologram.
look!
Wait, what's that? You searched for Dog Star Man and didn't find it on any high quality downloads. Who did find it on YouTube? So hey, let's watch it. Half an hour in, internet went out, but now it's working again. Damn it, killed them with. Aw, that sucks. You can still download videos from YouTube too. That country though. Next time, so you don't have to like rely on internet fucking up like that. Oh, it's Akane. Okay, so we had a hologram of Zero and now one of Akane. You're... And Temyoji obviously recognized her immediately, I suppose.
Akane.
Yes, the woman he's been looking for. Buying the Criterion edition of it. Wow. Of Rakhaje Films. Don't know who that is. But if you like it that much, dude.
Her name is Akane Kurashiki. They've been looking for her for a very long time.
Yeah, you would, Bats. But that could be a nice excuse to buy, you know, a new computer with a Blu-ray reader. Or a PlayStation. No, I don't think you need a Blu-ray screen. You can watch it on a regular screen, but you do need a reader to read the disc. Again, as far as I know. He walked toward her. Slowly, carefully, almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away. He reached out. Also remember, this is a timeline where we didn't find Akane's body. So he doesn't know she's dead.
She's a hologram.
Temyoji squeezed his eyes shut. Wow, going straight for the chest. God damn, Temyoji. No chill.
Akane.
He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. Remember, I reminded you guys that I got my own theory that Temyoji is actually Santa. Because they're both kind of assholes. That'll work. I don't think Temyoji can be Junpei, but I think there's a good chance that he could be Santa. Oh, hey Nex, how's it going? He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. There was a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak.
I see you finally arrived.
Yep, that's definitely the announcer's voice.
I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate.
Santa. Well, maybe you weren't a good enough of a boy, Chairs. Don't blame Santa. Don't blame the player. Blame the game, you know? He can't give you that enriched uranium if you're not good enough.
What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions, at least not directly. I hope you will understand. Now, where to begin? You probably have a great many questions. What day is it? Where are we? Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki? But I imagine there is one question that rises above all the others. Why were we brought here?
All good questions. Just answer one.
Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you've heard the name by now, at least. In any event,
Yes, I've read the Golden
you were
File.
all needed in order to execute our plan. The Nonary game was necessary for the same reason. Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project?
No, my question is, are you gonna make any sense at all and actually answer questions and not just say unrelated shit?
The answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Okay. Transfer us to the past. How far back? How far back in the past, though? They want us to go back far enough to stop Radical 6? What do you mean the past? Evening, Agolf. Good to see you. Back to the past, Samurai Jack. Yeah, but what I'm not getting, again, what I kept thinking all the time, that like the reason that I don't think that Sigma can actually be zero is because of the whole timey-wimey shit. Because isn't there a paradox if they create a situation where they wouldn't be needed? Like if they go back and delete the entire timeline or like all the possible timelines of Radical 6 being a plague and being a pandemic, then they couldn't have fixed it. Like, it's a paradox. They couldn't have fixed it in the first place because there wasn't a pre-existing condition. Because, you know, it's just, I'm not sure if that's weird. Oh, that's it? The season ended? Is it the ending for the entire series? Because I was waiting until the season is over to actually watch it all together and not wait each week. The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Temioji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is?
I imagine Simeon would have some knowledge of that backcountry, but I'm not sure. Not sure if the series or season. I hope it's the series. Really? That bad?
I assume you saw the Q on the door. It stands for quantum.
The quantum room?
That makes this the quantum room.
What does that mean, though? Is it a room like outside of time or something? How can that even be? It took me a moment to realize she changed subject without even pausing. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration. Oh! Really, Sigma? Really? Tell me about it. I have no idea what that feels like, being frustrated by this.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer. The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine. That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Jr., as well as the golems.
Oh. So this is the mainframe. This is the core to everything here.
All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that strange, though? It seems contrary to how we perceive the world.
Not really, it's a computer.
The body, the thing that you see and interact with, is somewhere else.
I don't know, I can get that.
But the mind and all its thoughts are in this box.
Again, not that weird to me, but okay. Akane.
Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our bodies. Our core is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual wills.
And before termites. My termite sense is tingling. I know they're gonna come up soon.
That makes communication difficult, though. So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums, like language, photographs, nonverbal cues, radios, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else. But is that really true? In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension, however, we may all be connected after all, like the branches of a tree or a rhizome. Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the root system of a large tree.
Look, I'm trying to pay attention, but it's really easy to zone out. You gotta like make more sense here. A horizontal cross-section of the root system of a tree, okay.
All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section. In the two dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things with no connection to one another. But this isn't the case. If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions instead of only 2, you see the truth.
Okay. I think I get that.
All the roots join together at the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots
Yes,
from a
I get
third
that.
higher dimension,
Yes, I know. I get, like, I see more when I go up a dimension.
you see things that might appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another.
Yes, I get what you're saying.
Them in 4 dimensions.
Yes, I get that.
Doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility?
Yes, it does. Now get the point.
I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose. Zero and I share that belief.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Oh, okay. So we're getting back to that. I still haven't figured out how the morphogenetic field works here. Tamiyoji mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. I opened my mouth to ask him what it meant, but Akane was already talking again.
Now, when I talk about a 4th dimension, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski space-time.
Many time.
Let's start with a single dimension, where all that exists is a point. Connect points to one another, and you have a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions, and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional surfaces. Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional
Okay.
objects.
Yeah, so far I got you.
Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space.
Yeah, so dimensions 1, 2, and 3 are space. So dimension 4 needs to be... What if, like, dimension 4 is also space, though? Like, but again, this is all, like, theories. Okay, Minkowski, whatever. Minkowski.
Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you formed a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space and time.
What? Hold on. This is where you lost me. What do you mean connect 3-dimensional objects to one another? What does that even mean? How do you connect 3-dimensional objects? Do you literally just fuse them? No, that can't be right. I've seen people fuse shit. And, you know, it didn't travel up a dimension. And why would that, like, encompass a volume of both space? I don't get that. But, okay, I'll just keep going, I guess.
It is on that 4th-dimensional axis that our minds are connected.
Okay, I can sorta get that. So there's the 4th dimension is basically mental internet.
If that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness backward or forward in time?
Termites, obviously.
That theory is the foundation of the AB project.
Fourth dimension is where do the points from the third dimension travel? What does that even mean, the points from the third dimension travel to? Oh, Toombi, actually, I'd like to... Well, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched the entire season yet. But Netflix said it was eh. Do you think it was, like, also eh? Or better or worse? Each point in the XYZ coordinate system. Yes. Oh, so you're saying that all of those points are supposed to, like, connect somewhere? Where do they travel to if time passes? Oh, I guess I understand that. I'm not sure if this is where the game is going, though. Because, again, it said, like, if you merge three-dimensional objects, then you reach the fourth dimension, which encompasses space and time. What does that even mean? Yes, exactly, Tombs. Okay, but basically, as far as I understand, the fourth dimension is what lets us, is something, on the fourth dimension we can, like, our minds are connected. There's a web of human consciousness.
The A represents after, and the B represents before.
Oh, so the fourth dimension is actually consciousness, right?
Sounds silly to you.
Thoughts on Twin Peaks? I never finished it, but I enjoyed it. What I did watch, I enjoyed it. I'm not a huge David Lynch fan, but it's, you know, it's just... It's one of those good works, I think, that are just exactly on the right spot of, like, between artistic and commercial, where it's special enough, but still makes sense that people can watch it and enjoy it. Am I pumped for the new season? Honestly, no. I got very low expectations. I'm very pessimistic, sadly, about David Lynch. He's a completely different person. If you've seen some of his weird-ass cooking shows on YouTube, then you've seen some weird shit. And I don't know. I don't like this whole wave of renewing things for no good reason. It's not like David Lynch came and said, you know what, I just had a dream, I got another story to tell with those characters. No, it's people wanted to, like, relive the commercial success. Fifth dimension is memes, I bet. I think many of his early films... Yeah, well, definitely. He was very experimental. That's why I like Twin Peaks. Because, you know, it's just... It makes just enough sense so I can actually watch and enjoy it while it's still very unique and artistic. That's great. That's, to me, that's the apex of what movies should be. They should be right in the middle between, like, you know, complete artistic experimentation and full commercialism of just stuff that you know works. It has to be in the middle because it has to be unique and innovative, but it also has to, you know, draw people in. You can't make a movie that you're the only one that watches it and keep masturbating about how great you are. Why do you not think the new season is good? Just, I'm honestly no good reason. I haven't done any research about it. I haven't read anything about it. Nothing. It's just a gut feeling. Because I'm naturally pessimistic. So no actual good solid foundation to think that it's gonna be bad. Okay, I'd appreciate that. I'd love to hear what you think, Bats. If it's any good, I might just complete season 2 of Twin Peaks and watch the new one, and we'll see. No, that'll be cool, Backcountry. Well, you can't not, compare it. It's obvious. You can't not compare a new season of an old show. And if season 2 is awful, oh. But they did take the control off of him. Yeah, exactly. Again, we'll see what's going on. Also, the fact that he, like, wanted to... You know, another thing that worries me, I heard that he wanted to quit and then because he didn't get enough money or something, and then they did give him the money that he wanted. And that's That's a red fucking flag right there. That's a big ass red fucking flag. When David Lynch wants more money. And he's gonna quit because they don't give him enough. I mean, come on. But again, we'll see. I'd be happy to be surprised, to be wrong. I'd be very happy to be wrong on that. Anyhow, back to the game.
A ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman. But look at what's happened to you. You've seen many different worlds and timelines.
Well, I don't
haven't you,
know.
Sigma?
Bats, the way I heard it, it's not that he wanted a bigger budget. He wanted a bigger pay for himself. He wanted like a bigger salary, not more budget. But again, I'm not like a reliable source on that. I heard it from somewhere. I don't exactly remember where. We'll see. Again, I'd love to find out that he actually wanted a bigger pay so we can like invest that money back in the show. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I wish it won't be like that. I wish it will be a very successful and special show.
And what about you, Fi? I know you have too. Am I wrong?
Okay, we're getting somewhere here.
Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well. I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago. You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life.
Hold on. Tenmyoji is Junpei? No way. What? How? How is Tenmyoji Junpei? What the fuck happened to him in his life to make him so fucking bitter and shitty? Right? I'm not missing this. Yes! Tenmyoji confirmed Junpei. Because it just didn't work for me. It just didn't seem logical. He just didn't seem like Junpei. No, I realized that. No, I understood that he was looking for her. I understood that, and I knew that Junpei was looking for her. But it just didn't seem. Shut up, Toombi. Come on. No, it seemed much more likely that he was Santa. It seemed much more likely because Santa was a big fucking asshole. Tenmyoji is a big fucking asshole. Junpei was like a sweet young man. Fuck off, Suika. It's been one game. It hasn't been fuck off for that. Yeah, Tenmyoji is the old guy, and Junpei was the protagonist of the first game. I guess I just didn't want to believe because honestly, I'm also like really disappointed in like old Akane. I don't like it, and I don't like the ending they gave her. For being, spoiler alert, protag/antag of the first game. That was very lame. And I didn't like I don't like Tenmyoji being Junpei either. It doesn't work. It doesn't work to me. Because Clover and Junpei from the same. Exactly, it doesn't work. That's why I said it. Well, there was some sort of time leap here, I know that much, but still. It means, I did think of that, but then I thought, because I thought they jumped ahead in time, like they were frozen for 10 years. And then I said, well, no, but it can't be 10 years if Tenmyoji is that, if Junpei is this fucking old and Akane is this fucking old, it can't be. So, suddenly Haku appears in the true ending. I wish, that would be a cool fucking crossover. But no, so, well, maybe there's more shit I know, but, I mean, I like Junpei. I played as him. I was him for a full game. And he's this fucking asshole. Junpei is a huge... Tenmyoji is just a huge asshole. I really hate him. He's a huge douche. And Junpei was the exact opposite of that. Whatever. Fuck it. Oh, this... I don't like this.
It was a long time ago, but perhaps you still remember.
And hold on, so he's been looking for her, and he hasn't seen her for like decades apparently. But the instant he sees her body, even though she looks nothing like she did when she was like, I don't know, what, 20 or something? She doesn't look anything like... He immediately recognizes her. Like, what the fuck? This doesn't... This doesn't work out for me. But maybe we'll find out some more info that'll make it work.
Yeah, of course I do. How can I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Dude, you're talking to a hologram. Suddenly it felt like Fi and I were outsiders, trespassing on something we had no right to see. Temioji's face was taut with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. And that's why, I mean, come on, and he never like married anyone because he was still stuck on Akane, even though they like met when they were 20. Oh, come on. Well, maybe we'll recreate a timeline here and they'll live happily ever after or something, we'll see. It seemed almost like she was looking back at him.
Now,
And she's still a bitch, you know, and she's still a bitch. She's still like, she ran from him once before, and she knew that he was gonna meet her. And she knew that he was gonna, like, see her body and shit, and she knew that he's looking for her for 60 fucking years. And she made sure that the only way he finds her is as a fucking corpse or a hologram. I mean, what kind of a bitch she is? Pretty much next, yeah, you can quote me on that anytime you feel like.
unfortunately, my time is up.
I mean, I hate being negative about this kind of stuff, and I always try to find the good shit, but this is, I don't know, I like those characters, and I really wanted something more for them. I hope that, like, I would be honestly so fucking bummed if, like, I play Zero Time... I forgot the name of the third game, but if I play the third game, and then we find out that Fi and Sigma are like 80 years old, making a cameo in the game and dying before it even starts. I'd be bummed about that. I'm sorry. It just like I spent fucking more than 60 hours playing as this guy, and then they're just gonna like fucking forget about him and ruin his character. I'm doing. No, but next, this game is like really intelligent too. I really enjoy it. It's a really good game. It's an intelligent game. It's designed in a very smart way. And you know, it has a lot of merit. It's a good game. It's a really good game. It is nippy at points, but still, I don't know. Or weeby, I guess I should say.
The final stage of the project will begin very soon.
And you haven't answered a single fucking question, Akane.
I need to go prepare. The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story.
The puzzles aren't the reason you gotta play this game. It's a VR. You play it for the story, and the story is really cool. And you know what? I really enjoyed a lot of parts of this game.
So come and find me.
That's why I'm upset about this, because I care about these characters, because this game made me feel. And the first game made me feel, even without noticing. Like, suddenly I was caught up in the fucking drama.
I'll be waiting. One last thing. The cat in the box. Is it alive? Or is it dead?
More fucking questions! Akane, fuck off!
Sigma. Vi. You will decide its fate. Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
She's laughing in my face, Toombi. She's not trying to help me. Akane's a bitch. She was a bitch when she, like, fucking disappeared in the end of the the second Nonary game, and she's a bitch now with her cryptic fucking bullshit. I did connect the dots. I did think that Junpei could be Temioji, but I just thought it wouldn't make sense, and it doesn't. It doesn't work out. Save humanity in at least one timeline. Fuck that.
Oh, Tenmyoji. I can almost see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay.
This condescending fucking...
I will see you again one day. I promise. But I'm going to...
This isn't like sweet or reassuring. With the way the voice actress does it, it sounds like super condescending and like assholey. Oh, don't. Oh, I can already see you crying as you've been looking for me for like 60 years now and never married anyone. Oh, silly Tenmyoji. Don't worry, you'll see me again someday. Yeah, just keep running, just keep looking for me. For 60 more years. In fucking space.
Wait. Akane!
What's Junpei's fault? He fucking saved her after she kidnapped him. Should have kept chasing her after some. Well, that's a different thing. I agree, Toonbi. Again, that's another thing I didn't like. I would have thought that Junpei, if he hadn't found her, he would have at least like moved on with his life. And not like, I don't know. That makes me think like a whole bunch of things about fucking Quark. Like, what was Quark? Did Quark like fill that void in his life in some perverted way? They work together to fear for. Well, yeah, which is why he saved her. She kidnapped him to save herself. In the end, that's what happened. As Holy the Lesser Known part of the Holy Trinity, because Mary Magdalene had that booty. I guess so, Toonbi. I guess so. Well, again, thanks, Chunsoft. Chasing after Puss for 16 years sounds fucking stupid. Exactly. And thanks for asking next, because I was about to. No, not a bunch of other kids, Toonbi. He only saved her. That's the thing. Seven saved everybody else except her. Ace grabbed her, put her in the tank, and tell her, okay, now you're gonna solve that puzzle. But she couldn't because her brother was in the same facility as her. See, she just kidnapped him to save her. And then she fucking, you know, teases him for 60 years. One true pairing? Really? That's a thing? I never heard of that. And no, it's not about the pairing. It's about like dealing with the characters. I really don't like the ending they gave these characters, or like, you know, the future they gave these characters. They seem completely different in the original game. Of course, Akane was just like, I guess, I don't know, putting on a show so she can manipulate Junpei. But still, Junpei, I guess 60 years of chasing abroad will fuck you up pretty hard and turn you into an old, grumpy old fuddy-duddy. And then she was gone. Tenmyoji collapsed to his knees, his back hunched and shaking. Well, no fucking wonder. This dude probably, like, didn't even have sex for 60 years. Well, maybe Quark helped with that. I don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. I saw tears land on the white-knuckled fists he pressed against his thighs. I kept quiet. Honestly, I think it would have worked way better for everyone if Tenmyoji had been Santa. And it would have worked way better. Freaky mind sex. Vi and I looked at one another and nodded silently. With a shaking hand, Tenmyoji pulled a photograph out of his pocket. Okay, so that's... So it's true... Okay, yeah, so that now works why Clover had a shit fit when he told her who he is and why Alice decided to believe him. It was a picture of a girl. After all that we'd been through, her smile was enough to break your heart. Video game makes banging a half-line leather daddy surprise. What? Is that this game next? Oh, it's a Kotaku headline, okay. Wait, what's going on? Oh, we made our way the warehouse on floor A and met up with the others. It took only a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary. Well, in one sense, now I can't fucking hate Temioji. This is even worse. I can't hate Temioji because I feel bad for him now. Fuck. Oh yeah, we should probably give him the Excelsior. As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark for Radical 6. I gave Luna the Excelsior that I'd found in the Q room. She quickly prepared it and... injected Alice and Quark.
Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine. Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys.
Can we, like, tell Clover now?
Thank you so much.
Don't sweat it.
No need to thank us.
Temioji said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. He took the small boy's hand in his own and held it tight. I could see tears at the corners of his eyes as he turned away from us. So how much time had passed? Since these are Akane and Junpei, that means that like 60 years should have passed and not 10. How does that work though? Suddenly I remembered. Dio. Where had he gone? It didn't take me long to find him. Oh, good. Okay. He was sprawled, unconscious, on the floor beneath the sink. Handcuffs?
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters. Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2, and we found them there. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off.
Well, yeah, you're not dead, so...
Thank you again for dealing with them.
no problem, man. How about a swimsuit shot?
You are, quite literally, lifesavers. You have my eternal gratitude.
I coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over at Fi to see what she was doing the same she was doing the same thing. Well, next, journalism is dying. They gotta make a buck somehow. After that, we headed back to the Floor A warehouse to play the AB game. Specifically, me, Fi, Kay, and Luna. Clover and Temioji decided to remain in the infirmary, just in case something happened with Alice, Quark, or Dio. Luna would represent Clover's team. Single dad. Ah, oh, fuck off. Toombs. Seeks that elusive woman. Ugh. Single grandpa, if anything. Well, no, I guess he's a dad then. Since he did adopt Quark. With Quark and Dio sleeping, Kay would represent their team by default. Which left me, Fi, and Temioji. You should vote.
No, I'll let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? That doesn't matter now.
Excuse me. I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now. You see?
Hey, you're acting like I might actually try and betray her.
Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
Oh, hey, Meat. So yeah, everybody needs to ally, huh? And then everybody can go out.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
Yeah, I trust you. I handed her the star key.
Shall we open the doors?
This is actually good, because I was thinking if I had to, like... Obviously, I would ally now, but if I had to, like, go back and do... and betray each time just to see what happens, just to get the endings, because I'm a shitty perfectionist, then that would suck. So this is actually nice. Anyhow, Meat Wagon, I don't know, what was the last thing you saw? And I can give you a quick rundown of what happened.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Some asshole pulled out of their driveway 15 feet in front of me while I was going 45. Soda bottle hit the bottom of the chair. What? What chair? I'm trying to understand that sentence. Their driveway 15 feet in front of me while I was going 45. A soda bottle hit the bottom of the chair and exploded. Are these like two separate incidents? Or is it a result of someone pulling out of their driveway 15 feet in front of you while you were going 45, made a soda bottle hit the bottom of a chair and then exploded? A wooden board. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. Thanks, Wupar. Forgers. Oh, I didn't know that was the German fashion in automobiles.
Oh. Well, we could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for 45 minutes.
How do those two connect, though? The two parts of the sentence. That's what I don't understand. Unless Wupar is right, and then it makes perfect sense.
Okay.
They had to break because of said. What chair, though? You mean the car chair? The car seat hit the bottom of the chair and exploded? Where was it? Did it fall? Did it hit the brakes and then the soda hit the bottom of the chair and blew up? I'm having a hard time visualizing that. I mean, okay. Had a chair in the car, yes. And you had a soda in the car too. And then because you broke, then it hit the chair so hard. It was in the back end of the chair, okay. And it really hit it so hard that it exploded? Wow. That sucks. Yeah, I guess Sigma's rubbing off to me. Meat Wagon, I'm sorry. Anyhow, bottom line, there's a soda exploded in her car. That really sucks, man. Sorry to hear that.
Let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please, lead the way.
Next, binary is hard. I'm not ashamed of, like, being challenged by binary. It's hard. Luna and Kay set off toward the yellow door. To be, I did into Junpei. I just decided it doesn't make sense, and it still doesn't. So, you know, it's not like I didn't think it was an option. I considered it as an option, and then I concluded that it doesn't make much sense. And it would make way more sense for Junpei to be Akane's brother, and it still does. It still works way better. I know, but even though I know you tease me, I still get pissed, so, and I still feel like I gotta defend myself.
Hold on. I just remembered something.
What?
The AB room on the left. In one of the other histories,
Exactly. It should be on the right here now, I think. Oh, yeah. You're right. Akane's body was in there. What does this mean? Why didn't we find her body this time? Actually, that's a good question. Well, we need to ask Luna. Luna was the one who had to hide her body.
Maybe because she wasn't murdered.
Well, Fi always could. It's just that she does it less. She does it less than us. Or not as good as Sigma can remember shit. Sigma just has generally better memory, it seems. So that also works across timelines. Wait, she wasn't murdered? But how? When did history change? Oh, so maybe she wasn't being condescending, and she really is alive.
Do you remember what Akane said?
The cat in the box.
Oh,
Is it alive? Or is it dead?
interesting.
Sigma, fine. You will decide its fate.
But how? Is that from the third game, Toonby? Because I don't seem to realize. That's pretty funny, though. The Schrodinger's cat thing.
Exactly.
I wonder what she meant about us deciding its fate.
Perhaps she was saying her own fate wasn't decided yet.
Huh?
The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, that's impossible. No, we already talked about this, Sigma. That maybe by some quantum thingy, it actually, like, the... What was it? That the result affects the answer affects the question, basically. Or the result affects the experiment, something like that. And not the other way around. We've already opened the box. Oh, hey Fox, how's it going? We opened the door to this AB room and there was no body.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body, but we haven't found her alive yet either.
True.
In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this game started.
The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting.
Good points, I guess. Where was Akane now? Where was she waiting for us? Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline? Or what if she was waiting for us in the past? Was that even possible? If she was, what would that mean? And before Akane is fine. What could this mean? I don't understand. No! No, you didn't! Oh, wait, what? What? Hold on. What? 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 So now we got... Hold on. So we're going back to the past? AB room past? Jumpstart? What? So this isn't actually a to be continued, right? This is it. This is where we go. It's just that we jump back. I actually like... I think it was Chairs' theory that every time there's a to be continued, Sigma unintentionally makes the jump. Back to the Future, yeah, I suppose so. The subtitles you've had put watch out. Really? That's weird. Back to the past, Samurai Jack. To be honest though, I've probably like said the lyrics to that theme song wrong so many times in so many different ways when I was watching it on Cartoon Network. Still believe it's Taura though, and not anything else. Okay, let's make the jump. Wait, are we waking up again now? Is this another timeline where we wake up? Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. Feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait, why are you shitting me? It was by will.i.am? Seriously? I didn't expect that. Also, what? What's wrong with my fucking singing Samurai Jack songs? I used to sing that shit all the time. Every episode I would sing that shit. Where the hell am I? Wonder if we can skip this, since we've already seen this, or have we? Oh yeah, we did. Oh no, we didn't. Looks like an elevator, but...
No.
I wasn't doing an Asian accent, Nex.
This is one of the AB rooms.
Wait, she remembers? Yeah! Who the hell are you? Wait, what did she say? Oh, nothing. And what the hell's an AB room?
Damn.
Yeah, she knows I don't remember.
I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Memory? Memory. Well, come on, Sigma. Yeah, there we go. Remember everything. I remember! You're Phi! She grinned. When is this?
Check your bracelet.
It's a red pair. BP is 3.
Mine's the same.
Does this mean this is the beginning of the game? Does that mean that we need to, like, climb out first? And fight off Dio? Or is she already dead? We've gone back to when we first woke up in the AB room?
No, not quite. I think we woke up a little earlier this time.
Okay, good. Oh, that means that's now's a good time to eat, Fox. How do you know?
Push the buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours. 15 minutes.
We didn't wake up this long before the primary doors opened last time.
How do you even remember that shit?
I think we're about an hour early.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. You're right. If you're right...
Yeah. Akane might still be alive. We got back before Dio killed her.
Okay, this is actually pretty cool. If she designed a case where she would die only so she could... But then, doesn't this, like, create a paradox again? Like, creating a timeline that she will die... Like, creating a situation that she will die and only so she can be... like, saved. That's weird. Yeah, totally. This feels a lot like, you know, in Harry Potter, where they went back with Hermione's thing. And they tried to, like, undo everything, but then it actually created the situations, or at least the way they seem to be. And I wonder if it's going to be something like that, because I thought that over there was super cool.
I think.
Then...
Right. We're here for one reason.
to stop her from getting killed.
Exactly.
But then into which timeline do they enter? Once they reach once an hour passes, do we go to does that mean that we go to one of the the Cyan door timelines where we didn't find the body? Does that mean that she's alive but they lost their memory? Or they're supposed to lose their memory soon? I don't know. Let's move. We need to get out of here fast.
Don't need to tell me twice. Let's go.
Well, we got the password, so. What? Are you shitting me? Come on, I got the password. Yeah, I know, I got a problem where I just started thinking too much. I'm not gonna do all this shit again. You need to remember the password for the safe. You figured it out last time. Password? Yeah, we'll never change. I know. I know all that shit. Just to be, just out of curiosity, though. What happens if I do the blue password? Star, moon, sun. Just curious. Nothing. Oh well. Okay, I opened it. No! That's the wrong password. We need the other one to get the key. Shut up, Suika. Okay, what was it? Sun, sun, moon. Yeah, dots are hard. There, it's open. Good work. Hurry up and grab the cracker. Cracker? Ah! Damn, I meant key. How the hell? Just shut up and do it. Nice. Was that a racist thing? I don't know. Alright, let's just put this key in here. For God's sake, just do it already. No need to yell. Alright. Good. Looks like that worked. And big weird bun. Now, they already did that in the first game, Nex. Where the twist was that your waifu was the mastermind all along. Ready, Fi? What do you think? I know. No, it's not endearing, Sigma. Just I don't need to ask every time, right? Then why the hell are you asking? Hurry up and right. I'm going. 10, 9. Oh, you're so funny, Sigma. You're hilarious right now. 8, 1. Done. Hey! You pushed the button! Bite me! You were taking too long. We're on a schedule here. Well, I think, Toombi, it's because he's got infinite timelines to work through. And infinite possibilities. So eventually, there's the remote possibility. They're just... Maybe these are like the only timelines where he gets anywhere. Where he gets like past the elevator. The ones in the game. Oh. So we found it. Fi and I climbed up through the hatch and out onto the top of the AB room. It took us only a moment to spot them. Oh shit, wow, good timing. Akane! Behind her was Dio. Just yell at him and that'll be enough to, like, phase him. He was moving quickly and quietly, a knife glinting in his right hand. Shit! There was no time to yell to her. Oh my god, how is there no time to yell to her? What else are you gonna do? I scrambled down from the top of the AB room. Really, there's no time to yell, but there's time to move. To, like, climb down and start running. Fi wasn't following me. When I looked back, she was still standing on the roof. What's she gonna do? And before Fi just pulls out a gun and shoots Dio or something. That she always had on her. Fi! What the hell are you doing? What? Are you yelling at Fi but not at Akane? Sigma, really? My fucking head hurts from this. Get down here and... Before I could finish, she moved. Oh right, she can jump. She got those super jumps. She ran across the roof, launched herself into the air. Nice. I still don't understand, how does she have, like, those super jumps, though? How does that work? Click that, please. Oh, wait, it's, SSH is muted for me. If that's the loudest orgasm next, I'm gonna be mad. No, it was way better.
He's fine. Just unconscious.
I bent down and held my fingers in front of his mouth. He was still breathing.
I don't think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
Guy went down like a sack of potatoes.
He had it coming.
I heard footsteps come to a stop right in front of us. And I looked up.
So you came.
Wow, that's a weird ass face. She looks high as shit. Or like, I don't know, strung out as shit.
I've been waiting for you. You're here to hear the rest, right?
Wait. Just wait a minute. What the hell is your deal? How can you be so calm? If you hadn't shown up just now, well, she already died like a million times and she was ready to do it.
Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes.
That almost feels like a joke at You Give Love a Bad Name.
Although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you very much.
For what? For something I didn't do yet, I bet. Because they love this timey-wimey bullshit.
I very much appreciate you saving me.
That... what?
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dio? Are you an Esper too?
Yes. Indeed I am.
So she also traveled through timelines.
I am able to jump through time, just like you.
And so can Temioji. But I guess he didn't? Well, we're nearing the end, Tits. I'm not really sure how close we are, but you can still stick around and like enjoy the mind fuckery. Then what the hell were you thinking? If you knew he was going to stab you, why were you going to let him do it?
Because I had to.
You what?
Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested. I did explain, didn't I? The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past, or your minds at least. In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain is faced with danger, its processing speed increases.
Okay, yeah.
Information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow.
Okay, so
A few
this...
seconds can feel like an eternity.
Okay, so this was all just like to unlock Phi and Sigma's powers. Which is actually exactly like the intention of the first AB game, isn't it? Only I guess this time it's like for good, to save humanity. I'm assuming they did all of this to stop Radical 6 somehow, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe Radical 6 is also part of their AB project.
Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens.
Slow down the brain before the increase happens. So that's why they added Radical 6. So Radical 6 was part of the AB project? I meant to like find more Espers and shit? This is not like some X-Men shit right here. Which is kind of
It's a
cool.
little like a slingshot. You pull back on the rubber band and then let go. The potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into kinetic energy. That's what fires the bullet out of the slingshot. Now, while a slingshot can only fire in one direction, your mind isn't similarly limited. When the bullet of your consciousness is fired from a slingshot of your brain, it travels past the three-dimensional world and into the four-dimensional one.
Okay, yeah, so far I got you.
From that perspective, time is no longer fixed. In other words, you can travel to the future, the past,
Well, your consciousness
whenever you
can,
like.
which is good enough, honestly.
Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
In order for that to happen, I had to infect you with Radical 6.
But does that mean that like the whole Radical 6 pandemic was part of that? Did they like release a fucking mutagen into the world to see who can become a mutant more quickly and who can't? 'Cause that's some seriously evil shit right there. Or did they do all of this to save us? Like again, I'm waiting for the reason for why they did all of this, because it seems like Radical 6 was made in order to like create or find espers. Whoa, what?
We're infected with Radical 6?
Yeah, well, we already knew that, actually.
Yes. Don't you remember, Sigma? Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
Yeah, she did.
Are you sure? Infecting all of these people was such a horrible disease.
Every single one of you has been infected. Well, apart from Luna, of course. Unfortunately, it was necessary. We needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy.
So why did they do it to... Well, I guess... I was gonna ask why did they infect everybody, not just Sigma and Phi, but she said that some death was required, which I guess is like the same logic behind the first and second Onary games. That when the mind... They had to create like an actual emergency. Oh, tell me about it, tits. And I don't understand even regular science, so understanding pseudoscience is impossible for me.
Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing speed. The result is what you are now experiencing. Your consciousness now occupies four-dimensional space-time.
Suika, are you saying that the disease was inside us all along? We were just injected with regular old water, and all we had to do was just believe in ourselves and in the disease?
Even that, however, wasn't enough. You had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip.
So they needed to create a challenge in order to make us work on our memory, which were the bombs and the activation codes, I assume, as well as the passwords.
If the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality.
This is getting more and more into really evil mastermind territory. Like the way that they just don't see any problem with killing people or abusing people in order to reach their goal, which is focused on just 2 people.
That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times. With each jump, your ability to remember improved.
Are the bombs real bombs? Yes. There have been several times where we didn't deactivate them and blew the fuck up. So the bombs are very real.
Eventually, you would be able to retain everything. That is why we made you play the AB game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors. By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
Okay, yeah, getting more and more into evil genius territory. I get it. I think I finally understand. Well, sorta. Well, okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all of what you just told me makes sense. You did all of this so that Fi and I could jump through 4-dimensional space with our memories intact. And now that they have, the proof of that is that they saved her, because they couldn't have done it if they hadn't, like, mastered conscious time travel and retaining their memory. Right?
Yes.
No, it's not 4th-dimensional shit. It just, like, affects your brain to, like, it fucks up with your, like, input and the way your brain processes shit. It just processes things way more slowly, making it seem that everything is going on at fast. Well, not really fast forward, just like it makes you super confused all the time. Not numb, but it makes you think that you're. It just makes you confused because you just got an influx of information coming in, and your brain isn't processing it fast enough, and that causes you to go insane, basically. Which isn't that, you know, out there. I mean, I can imagine that. But why did you need us to do that, exactly? People have died for this. I mean, let's count how many different ways people died. Murder, antimatter explosion, suicide. I've died. So has Fi. So have you. So why would you do all this? What does it matter that Fi and I jumped through time?
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable.
She's evil, right? She's again the antagonist?
You are all destined to die. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
They're pretty much the same as, like, Free the Soul. They're just like the other side of the same coin. I already know all that. What I'm asking you is why? What is so goddamn important that it's worth all this?
Ah. I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
Oh my god, fuck you.
What? Just when is eventually?
In a future not very far
Oh
from
my god,
now.
fuck off. When has no meaning once you can time travel. Bullshit! That's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Instead of answering, Akane knelt down next to Dio and picked his knife up off the floor.
I'm going to keep this with me.
What the fuck? What's going on? Don't change the subject.
But it's almost time.
Is she gonna kill herself now? Akane's fucked up. What are you talking about? We got plenty of time.
No.
No, she needs to kill herself so the timeline can happen, I suppose.
In a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it. Logomorph.
That's Zero?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Zero Jr.'s real name. Or maybe Zero Sr.'s too? That's how you control
Logomorph?
him? Is that something we needed to know? That if we say his true name, we can control him? Kind of like Rumpelstiltskin thing?
You call him Zero Jr. His official designation is Logomorph. Logomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
So this is the cyan door. The...
Now.
But it's such a paradox!
everything is in place.
It doesn't work! This is a huge fucking... Did they say Logomorph in there? Oh man, I remember that scene from when I was a kid. I got a cute story about that, but not now. So wait, so this is the Cyan Door timeline. This is where we go. but this doesn't make sense. This means that we needed to like to save her in order to be able to save her. What does that? Well, they said so. Lagomorph is like the name of the. It's like the class of animals. Like it's a zoological term, I think, for the class of animals under which rabbits are, or something like that. It's not really a cute story. It was just like I have a distinct memory of like watching the Temple of Doom when I was a kid. I was gonna go through surgery, and I had to like not sleep the entire night. So my mom got me a bunch of movies and ice cream and shit, and just stayed up all night watching movies. And one of them was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And I still remember. I especially remember the part where they take out his heart when he's like stuck on the rope bridge that came apart. I really remember that. That's it. That's the story. Members of the taxidermy. Yeah, exactly. 2 living families. Leporidae and the Pikachu. Anyhow, yeah, that's what I meant.
I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
Why do you need to do all that?
To recreate the history that you remember.
But it doesn't make sense, cause...
Your
I'm not gonna argue, it just doesn't make sense.
Is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in. If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat the same history again? Well, I guess this could actually be our 2nd or 3rd time.
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I'm going to leave this with you.
She paused and pulled something out of her pocket. It was a small key attached to a string. The tomb? I think that's the tomb, finally.
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
And he didn't notice that for the entire timeline. Seriously. What's it say on there?
Tu fui ego eris.
It's Latin. It means, what you are, I was.
Yep, it's a tomb. That's what it says.
What I am, you will be.
Yes.
Well, I think the idea next is that he's supposed to only remember it's there when he knows its purpose, when he gets back now after he learned of this. So it should be hidden somewhere. So he doesn't just like wake up with it and be like, huh, key? What is key? But on the ankle? Come on, she could have like, I don't know, in his anus or something. Let me put this in your anus, Sigma, so that it will remain hidden until the right moment. And then he knows to like go to the toilet, take a shit, get the key, and go open the tomb.
It will help you meet someone who's very important.
Zero senior, I bet. What?
Go.
Yeah, they actually said, Suika, that it's a sentence that's a lot of time on tombstones. As you are, I once was, as I am, you will be. Meaning death, basically. I was once alive like you will one day be dead like me. Yeah, exactly, it's on the grave, the tombstone, in the garden, which I was wondering all the time, what's the deal with that? And now we're gonna find out.
Return to the future. You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you. Now hurry.
Wait, I still... Of course. destination. And that's it right there, right? Yeah. Obviously we allied. Oh, we actually made a jump. This is a new one. This is after the AB game where we allied. So we actually made a quick jump forward in time. Why? It's a long story next, but basically I wanted to have like a second save in order to test something, but then I didn't need to test it after all. And I just stuck on save 30 for, I don't know. Why did I choose save data 30? I don't know, I just wanted to see, I was just like talking while saving, doing the outro monologue I always do. I wasn't paying attention and I just got to like 30, so I was like, fuck it, let's save right there. So we're gonna jump. Well, my question is this, to everybody here who has already finished this game. How long am I from the ending?
Looks like you're awake.
Can I actually complete this in, say, 15 to 20 minutes? If so, I'm gonna do it. If I'm like right at the end. If not, sadly enough, I really wanted to finish today, but we're gonna have to do it tomorrow then. At least another full stream. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm not even close. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. And Suika says 45 minutes. Well, that's a couple hours. Okay, it seems that the consensus is a couple hours. Yeah, 45 minutes going fast. That's if I don't stop to talk to you guys, and I don't do crazy theories, and I don't do stuff like I'm doing right now as I speak. So I guess we're gonna... Well, let's keep going for a bit. Still got 2 minutes. Is this the infirmary?
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but...
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
So we went to the warehouse to check on you.
We found you passed out in front of the AB rooms.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
I looked over at Phi and met her eyes. Do you remember what happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah. You got it pretty good, huh?
Huh. Yeah, I remember all right.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, he's okay. He's awake. Quark!
What am I? Chopped liver?
Alice!
Back among the conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Yeah, thanks. Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
No problem. All in a day's work. Although, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit action. What, by Quark? Jesus Christ, Sigma!
Really grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Hey, I wasn't talking to Quark. That was an offer for Alice.
Not really my point.
Oh, whatever. Forget about that. Now that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the number 9 door.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
It says 10. How many questions did they, how many, like, rounds did they do? I have 10 BP.
I've got 15 BP.
Wow, they were out for a while.
That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours.
Oh wow, shit.
We've played the AB game 3 times.
3 times?
Yes. Of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time. But no matter who voted, everyone chose Ally.
Nice. It's pretty amazing. Yep, just like they planned.
And now all of us have enough to leave.
Yeah, I get it. You don't have to, like, show me again. I was stunned. How had everyone cooperated long enough to raise all of our BP past 9? Was it because Akane hadn't been killed? Without a death to start things off, maybe we'd been less suspicious of one another. Or could the bombs have had something to do with it? we'd all joined forces against Dio, and Fi and I had been able to disarm all of them. All of us, Suika. All of us banded together against a common enemy and overcome a tremendous threat. Perhaps that strengthened our bond. Which, I had to admit, would be somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced us all to work together against him. Well, again, that was part of their plan, I think. This must have been what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Come on, let's go! Let's open the door and get out of here!
Wait. What about him? He can stay here. After some discussion, we decided to leave Dio behind. Really? To be fair, if you're actually gonna go out, try to like refine the SOIS and fight against Free the Soul, then you know having the leader of their most elite branch would probably help. Well, having him captured would probably help. Alice was the only holdout. She'd complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned they'd come back to investigate after we escaped and deal with Dio then, she reluctantly complied, not thinking that Dio also has Radical 6 and will kill himself by then, if they don't.
All right, let's get going.
Key on your ankle that you haven't noticed so far, Sigma, you idiot. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yes, just get on with it.
Everyone else swallowed and nodded. I grabbed the lever and pulled it down. What, really? What about the tombstone? I think he'll be affected by Radical 6 before he'll starve to death, Suika.
The number 9 door has been opened.
Wait, are they actually all going out? Or are they... Well, now that they maybe know how to control Lagomorph, maybe they can just, like, open it whenever they want.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Alright, everybody, let's move. I didn't need to tell them twice. The room inside was clearly a loading elevator. It looked sort of like a large plate on top of a huge pedestal. We ran to the center of the plate and turned around. The number 9 door stood wide open.
2, 1,
Really?
0. The number 9 door is closing.
Is it, though? I want to make sure.
The number 9 door has closed.
And on this note, I think that's it. Yeah, well, I actually thought he will, Meatwagon and Suika. I was actually pretty positive he is. Since the Q room, well, we finished that paper question and we basically just went through the game. We found the Akane hologram. I had a shit fit realizing, or a bitch fit realizing that Temioji is actually Junpei. We then went to replay the AB game. We went back in time, saved Akane, talked to her. She sent us back to the future, and now we've all escaped. Since everybody has more than 9 or more points, we are now escaping. But on this note, I gotta get going. I actually thought they were gonna go and use the key on the tombstone, and I thought that was when I was gonna stop before the big reveal, but I guess not. So that's it for now. I'll be back tomorrow. I was really hoping to finish today, but since we're not even close to finishing, then I guess there's nothing I can do about it. I'll be back tomorrow though, same time as today. You can check the schedule to see what time is it for you locally. Other than that, if you've enjoyed it, you can follow me on Twitch and YouTube to watch my past broadcasts, or if you miss anything. Yeah, I know, Tombs. I really wanted to finish it today while it's you guys' weekend. And I was willing to stay for a bit extra, but I got work tomorrow morning. I can't stay for like 2 more hours. So go back to a prior session and see. Well, yeah, you can go back in time using YouTube or Twitch. You can also get notifications whenever I start to stream, or if there's a change in schedule or anything like that, if you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, or Steam. What's that tomb say again? In Latin, it says on it is written, as I was, you are now. As I am, you will be. Something like that. Which probably talks about death, but maybe something extra. I'm not sure yet. So yes, thank you, Wada. That is my poll. We're getting closer and closer to the ending. Definitely gonna finish it sometime this week. So you guys can choose what game I'm gonna play next. Right now, as far as I know, it's very close between 2 Suda51 games. So you guys can choose between those, and you can also request a game that isn't even on the list, or vote for any other game. And that's it. So I think that's all I got to say. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping me with the puzzles in the cube room, and for sticking around for the rest of the stream. I had a great time. I'm really loving that we're getting more and more answers. I'm really loving that we're getting closer to the end here, and I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it just like at least as much. And that's it. I think Nex said he was going to stream soon on SafeStateHeroes.com, so if you got the time, stick around for that. Should be fun. And I guess that's it. So thanks again, guys. Hope to see all of you guys soon, and take care, everybody. Have a good rest of the weekend, and can you vote multiple times on the poll or just the once? You can actually re-vote every week, Paper Question. It's not reset, but you can, like, your block to re-vote is lifted every week. So if there's a new game that's been added that you want to vote for, you can always do it. So that, on Twitch you can also type exclamation mark poll, and you'll get the link. So that's it. Thanks, guys. Take care. Marco.